Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to show you a quick video on Mistweaver positioning in healing 2v2 and 3v3. I mainly heal 2v2. I haven't really gotten into 3v3 too much, but I'm going to use the Nagrand map as kind of my example, and I might show Borealis as well. This map I love this map to heal with. It's super easy. I'm going to show you what I do. So the very first thing is when I come out, I will place my my statue, and then immediately I'll do Soothing Mist on me. Depends on who I'm fighting. I know certain classes are going to go after me. I'm not as geared as I want to be, so lately I've been doing it just on me. One tip is, see how my statue's here? If I come behind the pillar, then I try it. I don't get, my statue doesn't get me. I'm not line of sight of the statue. I have to actually be next to the statue, or in at least line of sight, and boom. So anyway, so that's what I start with. So I'll come out. Now, if I'm facing a rogue, let's say, if I'm coming out and I'm facing a rogue warlock, a rogue priest, I'll come out and immediately I'm going to catch Crackling Jade Lightning on that priest. What that does is that puts me in combat. That puts me in combat, which means I'm not going to get sapped as the opener, so it kind of throws off that rogue's opener. So immediately, if I can, I'm going to try to get that Crackling Jade. If he comes out to like over here or something like that. If he runs out here, then I'm not going to go chase him for it. But it's just if that priest comes out kind of like a weird angle, or if I'm able to come in, just get it, and then I'm going to place down my statue, immediately get my Soothing Mist start going, and then boom. So it's like a little checklist. Facing a rogue, get Crackling Jade. If you're not facing a rogue, get your statue, get your port, and get your Soothing Mist going. See how my Soothing Mist is just going. Now my port's over here, and I know my melee's probably gonna fight around here, so I'm gonna be over here. That way, if they swap to me, let's say I trinket or something, right? Or I'm adept right now, so I don't actually have a trinket. But yeah, let's say I just trinket. Now they're like, oh yeah, let's go get that monk. Let's go get him. He messed up. He trinketed. I'm still over here. I'm like, okay, I'm getting pretty low. I'm healing. If I Soothing Mist, everything. I have to pop cocoon, everything. I'm getting trained, right? I swap over here. Now here's the thing. I swapped over here. Now you can keep it over there. But now I have my ports back where I was, and now I'm over here. And as soon as I port like that, I'm immediately going to start Soothing Mist, and if you have your Mana Tea available, Mana Tea up, Soothing Mist, Enveloping Mist, spam all these out, spam. Look how much mana. I probably healed like double my health right there, and I'm only at 92% mana. That Mana Tea is insane. What else? Another quick tip, if I'm casting Soothing Mist and I want to do Thunder Focus Tea, it doesn't stop my Soothing Mist. Now I can just boom, Vivify without any cost. But I'll show you in a minute. Mana Tea does. Mana Tea will stop my Soothing Mist. So will Fortifying Brew. So it's only the Thunder Focus Tea that's going to stop it. So that's pretty much how I like playing it. A lot of the Monk's arsenal is kind of just getting away. Monk's like one of the most mobile healers, Monks and Druids. How I use Ring of Peace on this map is if they're coming this direction and I want to like kind of just delay them a little bit, I just Ring of Peace. I'm still lining them, and they're going to have to either go all the way around or they're going to have to cut in here. So if they're going to go cut in here, I get a little bit more time, a little bit more time, a little bit more time. Soothing Mist, Enveloping Mist, Soothing Time, Soothing more time, keep lining them. And meanwhile, I usually play, a good comp to play with in Mistweaver is a Demon Hunter or DK. My DK could be slowing them, Demon Hunter could be just burning them down, Warrior could do whatever. You kind of want to, I avoid coming out to here. I don't want to cross this threshold unless we're really chasing them down. Because if you can see, that puts me out of way of my transference. I got to be back over here. So an example would be, let's say we're fighting him here. I torpedo in, Yeah, I got my 2 torpedoes up. Let's say my Death Knight or my Demon Hunter is fighting him right here, right? I come in, I paralysis my their healer. I turn around, a Rising Sun Kick, Tiger Palm, Tiger Palm, Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, Tiger Palm, Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick. Get my 3 stacks. I'm just doing everything, right? I remote guidance device. By the way, that has saved my life plenty. I need a higher one because it's only Mythic 2, but that has messed up druids that, or not druids, that has messed up plenty rogues that have tunnel visioned me as the healer. Anyway, I'm doing whatever I want. I come back. Let's say I leg sweep them, and they're like running, right? Now, let me get rid of it. Now I don't have any torpedoes. I'm out of distance for my my port, my transfer, and I'm a sitting duck. It's a 20-second cooldown for me to get my torpedo. This is where you can ring a piece, try and get away, and jump back, and then finally port. But that's kind of one thing you want to be wary of as a monk, is using your torpedoes too much. Not too much, but not wisely. Especially on this map, it's really hard to kind of chase them and keep your transfer in distance. What else can I say about this map? This map's pretty easy. I like playing on my side. If they're hanging back, we kind of just you can swap it. So if they want to play on their side, that's fine. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna place my transference. It's a little far, but I'm gonna place it here, and I can easily be doing the same thing over here. Sort of. My transference is a little too far back, but kind of do like a little merry-go-round. That way, let's see. I'm gonna place my transference correctly. I usually place it right there at the start of it, and boom. It's not that far of a walk. I can get them off me, ring a piece, and boom, transference back. But here's the thing with playing like that: always make sure you know where your port's at. That screwed me over when I was learning how to heal and everything. But it's pretty much a simple map. These two are a little bit closer, so it's a little easier to play. But you can do that to kind of draw them back to you. If it's 2 melee cleaves, they're going to come after you. But this map's one of my favorite. It's really easy to just kind of get away, just kind of line of sight, let your Demon Hunter do the thing, blah, 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 blah. Get out of the way. Super easy. And we're got 1 minute and 46 seconds until I can go to Borealis. So we're gonna swap all over there. That's another one of my favorite maps. Is Borealis is super easy to have your port set up really well. Your port's like your go-to stay alive ability as a monk. I love it. But enough rambling. That's gonna be it for this arena, and I'm gonna show you guys Borealis. Hopefully you like it. All right, guys. Now we're back, and we're at the Borealis map. So I'm gonna do both sides since they're different. I'm gonna start with this side. If you come in, same thing. I'm gonna come out, place my statue, Soothing Mist, got my healing going, do my little checklist, Soothing Mist. I like placing my statue over here, and then I usually play between these two. If I'm on this side, it's usually these two, and that way I can still get my port. If I'm over here, they're fighting over here, they're doing whatever. Same thing. It's a rogue. I like Crackling Jade. The other DPS put me in combat. I don't like overextending. This one's super easy. This one's really good to line of sight. There's some more tricks you can do. There's actually one trick I got from Sea-Doo. It's a YouTube guide. I really liked it. It's if you're playing on this side. So if you're playing on this side, you put your port here, right? Gates open, you put your port here, you put your statue, get healing going, and you play right here. So you play right here, or you play right here. And then, let's say you trinket or something. Bam, trinket that kidney, trinket the blind, or whatever. And now both of you're playing like rogue mage, and like, oh yeah, we're gonna go after him. You port back, right? So now you're back here. Boom. But you only place that. I worded that wrong. So you come back to your port, and let's say the rogue follows you in there, or let's say like the Demon Hunter follows you in here. Boom, you place your ring of peace right here. Now they're stuck there. You're facing them against another DPS. You go in, do your DPS, whatever. And another thing I like doing is if they're stuck in that room, they got, how long is it? 5 seconds. So it's pretty much a 5-second, not stun, but 5 seconds they can't do anything. 5 seconds they can't help the other DPS, they can't help their healer, they can't do whatever. So if I'm playing with someone I know, I put that ring of peace, right? I kind of messed up. I got to put my port back. I put that ring of peace, 5 seconds. I come back, paralysis right here. Boom. Now they're stuck. I go in, and I want to follow up my paralysis with like a leg sweep, right? So I'm gonna still get some DPS. Maybe I do my crackling jade from here. Maybe I send my remote vroom at the guy, do whatever, and my paralysis is about to end. Boom, leg sweep, and now back out. Now I'm hugging this pillar. Now if I didn't fix my port, I fix my port. Boom. Get my healing back going. Boom. And now if that was a healer, we were tunneling and we were stopping their DPS by putting them over here. That healer's burning through a bunch of mana to keep through 2 DPS. That healer's probably has no trinket anymore. He's probably running. If your teammate's a Death Knight, he's running, but he's not getting very far. It's a really cool strat. That's helped me out a lot. Is that ring of peace at the entrance, and then I come in, paralyze, leg sweep. But we all know plans don't go according to plan, so it usually kind of messes up sometimes. But whatever. I think I'll go over my talents a little bit. I'm still kind of looking into what I like for talents. It depends on the comp. I'm not too confident on what's the go-to talents, but I'll just go over what I go. I like this because I always have Enveloping Mist. It's really expensive as like mana-wise, but it heals so well. It heals so well. I really like if you have that on your, okay, I'm going everywhere. If you have that on your other DPS, it helps a lot. I don't really play Chi Wave, and then this one I don't really like because I'm really bad at if I use it, it's going to knock someone out of, like if I'm playing with a mage, it's going to knock them out of Sheep. It's going to do damage, it's going to stop CC, right? And so I don't like playing it. Chi Torpedo, I almost always play Chi Torpedo. It gives a little bit more distance. And then that extra movement speed. So let's say I Zen Focus T, right? And I do 2 torpedoes. And now they can't slow me down at all. And I can just get away. I'm just running. Stay out of my room. This is my room. Get out of here. And I'm just running. See how long that running buff stayed for? It's awesome. I like it. But I can see why Tigerless is pretty good too. Spirit of the Crane, I haven't seen a lot of people run it, I guess, but honestly, I don't know. I love Manatee. I'll show you a little bit of example. So, say I'm Soothing Mist. Let's say I'm getting trained, right? If I pop Manatee, Soothing Mist, Enveloping Mist, Vivify. Oh, I did that one a little bit too late. Whoops. Alright, so I probably healed 2 times my health, and I'm at 95% mana. Manatee, you can't beat Manatee. I like it. Ring of Peace, obviously. Tail Sweep, like that's cool, because I have a bad habit of missing my leg sweeps, but yeah, it just sucks. I haven't seen Healing Elixir. Maybe I'm wrong, I haven't seen people run it, but who knows. Diffuse Magic, I love Diffuse Magic when it comes to fighting mages. Especially with this character, I'm not like the highest CR, but let's say you have a mage right here. He's about to finish GPI, boom, Diffuse Magic. I don't have to like line of sight of him. He's going to get some damage, that's fine. But you got to kind of coordinate that with your other DPS, make sure he's not going to stop that GPI, and now you just wasted a 2-minute CD. Obviously, Summon Jade Serpent, that goes without saying, whatever. Rising Mist. Rising Sun Kick heals all allies within Renewing Mist, Enveloping Mist. So this is for, what's that? There's a way I can't think of the name, but I think it's Fist Weaving. Fist Weaving, you do that in PvE a lot because you're doing a lot of damage. I like running it because I like going in and doing Rising Sun Kick. And then you have Upwelling for every 6 second. Essence Font spends off cooldown. Your next Essence Font may be channeled for 1 additional second. It's not bad. Thunder Focus Tea. This one, I can see running this one because having it just one is kind of shitty. So if you're like this, I have 100% mana right now. Boom. But now 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%. So usually one Vivify, depending on your stats, is about 3% of your mana. That's pretty much it. We went over positioning. One big thing about positioning is I always like to be opposite of their healer. And then I keep an eye on their healer, and if I see their healer coming like this, I come like this, and boom, paralysis. I target them, and I just spam. It's on V for me, so I just spam, and I get it. I usually get it first, and then usually paralysis, you always want to follow up with a leg sweep. Get that little bit of extra CC. Monk's awesome for damage, for mobility is its biggest thing. As far as PvP talents, it depends. I run adaptation. Relent's kind of pointless in my opinion. Adaptation depends on the comp I'm running. If I'm running like a warlock mage, I'll run medallion if I'm facing a rogue, and that's mainly for if they're able to sap my adaptation off. So if they sap my adaptation off and then they blind me, and now I'm sitting a long ass blind, and let's say that rogue knows what he's doing, now he saps off blind, and now I'm sitting even longer. Let's say he's playing with a mage, now that mage knows what he's doing, he sheeps me 3 times, and then he DB rings me. I'm literally just sitting in infinite CC. So I like running this, that way they can sap me, that's fine. They sap me, I'll just sit it, or they sap me in the opener, I'll sit it unless they've really burned down my DPS and my DPS sucks. I can sit that. I usually hold that until blind. Reduces cooldown of Life Cocoon by 45 seconds. You can't beat it. It's awesome. I don't even want to hear it. I like it. Counter Magic. Renewing missed heals for 135% more when the target is affected by magical damage over time. I run this 100% when I face Warlocks. When I face Warlocks, 100%. If I'm facing like a melee cleave, like a Warrior, Demon Hunter, Warrior, whatever, someone that's going to be chasing me a lot. I like Eminence. It's not bad, but I usually won't replace that with Counter Magic. And then I haven't tried Surging Mist. I think it's decent. I like Zen Focus Tea. You kind of have to preemptively grab it. So if you know you're low and you're going to get that crowd control effect, I usually pop it. So if I'm at like 15% health, I usually pop it. Boom, boom, start healing, catch up, whatever. I kind of don't use Essence of Font, actually. Essence of Font is way too much mana for Arena, especially if you're going healer versus healer. Grapple Weapon, I use that with Warriors usually. Increase your physical damage done by removing becomes immune to all snares, blah, blah, blah. Wave Crane's good. I like Wave Crane. It's usually this one I'll swap out a lot. So that one, or I'll go Counter Magic. I've not done Dome of Life. I'll have to see what people say about it. If you have better referrals for PvP traits or PvP talents, I'm all ears. But that's kind of what I just like running. I like running this. This is my main, like, if I'm facing Rogue Mage. Rogue Mage, if I'm facing Double Caster, I like this one. If I'm facing someone that's going to be chasing me, like a melee cleave, especially Warriors, that's my PvP kind of setup. That's pretty much it for Monk. If you guys have any more questions, I might throw in some games into this video. Just let me know. If you guys want to see my gameplay or any arenas, stuff like that, you can turn into my Twitch. I'll put it in the description. But I'm going to start making more of these guides. I really am enjoying Monk this season. Like, really enjoying it. I'm saying too much today. But that's it. That's it for the video. Make sure you guys, if you want to see more videos, subscribe. Maybe hit a like. And I'll start making more of these videos. That's all I got to say for now. Oh, one more thing. if you want to see follow-on videos, I can make a macro video, how to stop Chi Torpedo. There's a macro. I have a focus macro. Where is it? Macros. I have a focus macro. That way, if I see the healer, I can just this, boom, 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 boom. That's it. That's it for the video. Sorry if I rambled on a little bit. It's my first video in a long time. Yeah, if you want to see some Monk PvP stuff, some Monk PvE stuff, I might make a Monk PvE guide. We'll see. Yeah, go ahead, follow the Twitch, follow the YouTube. Thanks, guys.